Bikertv is brought to you by Parts Canada and Drag Specialties. We support the sport. Metzler ME880 Marathon, what Bikertv rides on. The Dealey Motorcycle Exhibition, Vancouver, BC. Welcome to Bikertv, by bikers, for bikers. This week on Bikertv, we're in New Liskeard, Ontario for bikers battling cancer at the Bikers Reunion. We're in Moncton, New Brunswick for the 17th annual Hog Rally. We're back in BC at Kelly's Custom Pinstriping. But first, tech tips with Wally.
Hi, welcome to Bikertv Tech Tips with Wally. Have you ever been riding down the road at night and maybe you're riding with some friends and you notice that their headlights are maybe looking for birds in the trees, they're maybe off to the side looking for deer in the field, and they're every place except for on the road up ahead where they should be looking. I know I have, and probably some of you have too. So I thought this week the tech tip would be on how to properly adjust our headlights. There's some measurements we're going to have to take. There's some specifications that are a little bit different for different motorcycles. One spec that is the same, we want to be 25 feet from a wall. Doesn't matter what bike it is, we'll be 25 feet from the wall. We're going to take a measurement on this particular bike that I'm using. It's a 2012 touring bike. We're going to take a measurement to the center of the headlight, and we're going to subtract 2 inches from that, and then we're going to make that mark on the wall also. So let's get our measurements done, and then we'll have a look at what we do after that. There, we have our 25 feet from the wall. Now we'll get the bike and we'll measure to the headlight and subtract our 2 inches. I'm going to take a measurement to the center of the headlight, which would be right about this bar and shield. And then on this particular model, I'm going to subtract 2 inches from that measurement. Check your owner's manual. It'll tell you exactly what it should be for your motorcycle because they can be a little bit different. In this case, I think we got about 3 feet, so we'll subtract 2 inches from the 3 feet. You know, like I said, it's a good idea to have someone help you with this because it's a little bit difficult to hold the motorcycle straight up and down while you're making the measurements, and the last thing you need is to topple your bike over and damage it while you're trying to adjust your headlight. Okay, I'm at my wall 25 feet away. Now I'm going to make my mark, in this case with this bike, 2 inches below what I measured. I measured 36. So I'm going to come to about 34 inches, which is right there. And I'm going to take another piece of tape and I'm going to cross that one. And this kind of is even with my mark on the floor. So now this is where, when I adjust my headlight, I want the main beam of light to be right on this X. Okay, just to recap what we've done, we have our mark on the wall at the proper height for this motorcycle. It's in line with this mark on the floor. I have my 25 feet marked with the green tape on the floor. I'm going to roll the motorcycle up until the axle is centered over the mark on the floor. Then I'm going to get on a bike with the motorcycle on high beam. It's important that you're on high and not low. That's where you make your adjustment. And the center of my beam of light, the main beam of light, should be right on that X I've made on the wall. Let's see how it looks. Okay, we can see on this particular motorcycle that the light is low and it's off to the left. Now we're going to wiggle it a little bit so you can get a little better view of it. You can see exactly where it is. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to bring it over to the right and bring it up a little bit so it's centered on that X. Okay, I'm on my top adjuster. That will actually move your light beam up or down. And the one on the left-hand side will move your light from side to side or vertically. So let me just see if I can bring this over a little bit, and let's see if we can bring it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to get back on the bike and we'll have a look and see how that looks. That's pretty well brought it right in. We're centered on the X with the main beam of light. I've got my weight on the motorcycle. Then this one's good to go. A lot safer riding at night. You know, when do you want to adjust your lights? We've adjusted this one now. It's pretty well, it's good to go, but all of a sudden you're going to have a passenger on your bike. It's going to change the angle of your motorcycle because it's going to squat it down a little bit. You load your bike up, you're going on a trip, you got your wife on the back, you got your bags all loaded up. Probably a good thing at that point to readjust your headlight because it's going to change. Different models will have different ways to adjust the headlight. I'm going to take you around the shop and just show you some of the other bikes we have here. The distance is the same, the 25 feet. Check your owner's manual to see what the height should be.
Don't soften my thoughts, and my soul's very close. Can't see the boards.
Safe riding at night is very important.
Stick around. After the break, we're at Kelly's Custom Pinstriping.
It's the #1 training facility for motorcycle mechanics in Canada. The course here is amazing. The teachers are amazing. This is where it's at.
Dragon Jeans, what Bikertv rides in.
We have a big responsibility to move the freight every day. It's important that we do that as safely as possible. Challenger Motor Freight. Join our team and go the distance.
Choose one of our existing audio kits or design your own at hogtunes.com. Hogtunes, audio solutions for the great American cruiser.
Challenger Motor Freight. Once you get into trucking, it gets in your blood. There's something about it, you're connected to it. It's that movement of freight, that interaction of man and machine. Join our team and go the distance.
Special thanks to Creative Chaos, not for the weak of heart. Hips Cycle, complete Harley-Davidson service. Doc's Leathers, for criminally insane prices. Dynatunes, motorcycle tuning experts. Bikertv Advertising, call Bob for a quote. Closed captioning by Hogtunes, audio solutions for the great American cruiser.
Hi, how you doing?
You are?
Kelly from Kelly's Custom Pinstriping
And where are you from?
from Westwood, BC. I started when I was about 11 years old.
Oh.
My dad was Ron Norwood, signed as Blue down on the coast, and he did gold leaf, blue chip glass boats. He specialized in boat lettering and old signage. In the winter, you get what's called hoarfrost when you got single pane glass on your house. And glue chip glass looks like that. And then he'd gold leaf it. And he also did a bit of shystering with antiques. He'd find old mirrors and re-gild the frames and silver leaf the backs and make them look Victorian and Edwardian and sell them for a whole lot more money than he bought them at garage sales. And he raised me. That's his kit. Used to belong to Hank James. That's going back to the 40s when plywood cost more than wood.
Oh, and you did the whole front of it and everything?
Yep.
Call my number, drag it out there to be free. Call my number, I'm counting on mystery. They would say
I do guarantee all of my striping for life.
What kind of brushes do you use?
These are all modified Macs. Just Mac.
What kind of hair? Is
green
it a
wrap
hair?
squirrel.
Or is it a squirrel hair?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You can see where all the hairs have been cut out of the base there.
Okay.
All those little short fuzzy ones.
Yeah.
That's, you cut most of the belly off of your brush, and that brings your tip down
It makes it
quite a
fine.
bit, and it makes the tip finer. And you just cut not even a millimeter off the front to get rid of any stray bent.
So it's an art getting your brushes ready too.
Well, it also helps where in the breakdown period, you got to use a brush for a good 2 or 3 weeks before it gets comfortable. And once you learn how to cut your brushes, it's good almost right out of the box.
Call my number, drag it out there to be free.
I started doing it. I was like, how much for this? And I'm like, I don't know. I never know how to price dedications. It's like the 4th one I've done this week for a kid that's died on a bike. And I get, yeah, and I get the whole thing done. He's like, how much? I'm like, I don't know, 20 bucks. And someone else says, it's 20 bucks for a helmet. I said, no, it's 40 bucks for a helmet. And then all of a sudden the bed of my truck is full. All these people keep throwing helmets on and they've got little Post-its with their names on it, and thinking they can come back and get it. But I don't remember whose name goes to what helmet and what that name means. So now I've got all these 40 bucks a helmets kicking around, and I was lost. I now got all these helmets. You pick it up, it says red and white, no flames. Great. Great. You don't know what bike it goes to, you don't know who owns it, you don't know if it's a guy or a girl, you're looking at the size of the helmet trying to gauge it.
So not only is it freehand, it's just
off the cuff,
Yeah.
completely.
One more left to be played. For all I've set up, it can never be gained. Looking down.
Kelly did this one for me. This is my name, Gypsy Soul. And this is Silverleaf, I believe. And all hand done. He's awesome.
Mine is make it look old school. Hot rod paint. It's nice.
Put on my name. Just better, not better. For one less thing.
Well, they want to make the bike their own, make it stand out from other people's bikes.
yeah, make it unique.
Put some of their personality into it and not just have a stock Harley.
Yeah. And it's an art. You just wouldn't hang any art on your wall.
Exactly.
Call my number. Drag it out there to be free.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're heading to Moncton, New Brunswick for the Canadian National Hog Rally.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank Division. Join the winning team. Tank Industry Leaders. A professional company with professional drivers. Late model equipment. Local and regional hauling. Now hiring professional drivers. A great place to work. Laidlaw Carriers Tank Division.
Special thanks to G. Bork. You can't afford not to come see us. Cape Breton Bike Fest. Thunder in the Highlands. The Nova Scotia Motorcycle Tour Guide. Bikertv Advertising. Call Bob for a quote. G. Bork. You can't afford not to come see us.
We're at the 17th Annual National Hog Rally in Moncton, New Brunswick. Great bikes, scenic roads, amazing street party. Let's get this show on the road.
Sometimes I feel like I'm swimming upstream.
behalf of Harley-Davidson Motor Company, I'd like to welcome all of you to the first ever Canadian National Touring Rally. I'm very much looking forward to a fun event.
I couldn't think of a better place to do the riding rally. We're going to have plenty of opportunity to see lots of probably the most beautiful part of our country. We're going to be hosted by some of our neighboring retailers, and we're going to get to do it all riding on our motorcycles. So it sounds like an awful lot of fun to me.
Oh, there's food inside, and there's music and entertainment, and there's beverages and what have you for people that have registered for this wonderful event.
Everybody knows a biker. There's always a little bit of dirty somewhere hidden inside everybody, I think. Just not as apparent as it used to be. But I think there's a little bit of something in everybody.
How long can you ride for up there?
I can ride until October, no problem.
Okay. What's the temperatures like and stuff?
Right now, it's here been cold last year too. It's around 18 degrees Celsius.
Did you guys ride down here?
Yeah.
You did? So how long did that take?
Took 10 days because we have a little bit problem with the weather and the bike and stuff like that, but it took 8 days.
And you get to ride your bike?
No, I left my bike. I rode on the back of his bike.
Yeah. Still 10 days. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's been good. So far so good. We have fun.
Yeah.
We're visiting a little bit around. We've been around.
So how many kilometers do you put on your bike?
I got just a 2008 and my bike is under 30,000 kilometers. Just breaking in.
Just breaking in.
Yeah.
I have 20,000 and mine is 2008 also.
And you just got yours though?
Yeah.
You just got your license?
Yeah.
Check you out. You're on a roll.
Yeah. I love riding.
Well, there's a street party down here tonight, and we just thought we'd come down and see what's going on.
What do you think of street parties?
Oh, they're a lot of fun. It's nice to be here at one instead of working at one for a change. So.
Yeah. And I see you got some ferrets here with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are our riding partners.
They ride too?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have they been riding?
Well, he's 2, so he's been riding 2 years. She's 6, so she's been riding 6 years.
Oh, she's a veteran.
She is.
There's
She's
one for the
our
ladies.
veteran, yeah. She's a little tired tonight, but she's our little veteran, yeah.
I'm from Moncton, New Brunswick here.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this your first hog rally?
No, I was here about 4 years ago. I was a passenger at that time, so now I'm a rider. It's a whole different experience.
Right on.
It's amazing. I've had this bike for about 4 months, and I'm just in love with it. And it changes your life. It's amazing.
Want to tell me about your bike?
Absolutely. It's a Harley 883 Sportster, 2007. What makes it is the forward controls, the drag bars, and the pipes. They're loud, and I like that because they can hear you.
Yeah.
Drivers can hear you. If they can't hear you, they can't see you. So they see me, and that's what I like about it. But I love it.
How's the weather up there?
Oh, it's great, beautiful.
Yeah, kind of warm though.
But the wind is, is good for us.
You got a good view of all the motorcycles up there.
Yes, very nice view. Yeah, we're on top of the world here.
The people, the camaraderie, the fun, just being together. We have a common interest, being bikers, so it's fun to gather around and see the activities.
After the break, 10 miles of motorcycles at the Bikers Reunion in New Liskeard, Ontario.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank Division. Join the winning team. Tank Industry Leaders. A professional company with professional drivers. Late model equipment. Local and regional hauling. Now hiring professional drivers. A great place to work. Laidlaw Carriers Tank Division.
It's the #1 training facility for motorcycle mechanics in Canada. The course here is amazing. The teachers are amazing. This is where it's at.
Dragon Jeans, what Bikertv rides in.
We have a big responsibility to move the freight every day. It's important that we do that as safely as possible. Challenger Motor Freight. Join our team and go the distance.
Choose one of our existing audio kits or design your own at hogtunes.com. Hogtunes, audio solutions for the great American cruiser.
Advanced welding techniques, training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
Special thanks to Universal Cycle. We don't just sell motorcycles, we sell motorcycling. Kane's Harley-Davidson, parts, sales, and service. Ride with Bikertv at the 3rd Annual Rolling Thunder Rally. Bikertv Advertising. Call Bob for a quote. The CMDRA. Adrenaline pumping action.
Trucker Television, Canada's hottest new show.
My grandpa's a trucker. He helps feed kids like me.
Canada's hottest new show, Trucker Television.
We're trying to show that bikers can do good. We're trying to show that we can maybe make someone's life a little bit easier by the funds that we raise to give to the community cancer care. I can't make you feel what it's like to ride through towns when you have a little grandmother sitting up on a veranda in Cobalt, waving her arms. It's just amazing. The spirit is unbelievable.
I think last year they raised $102,000, and it all stayed locally at the Temmiskaming Hospital for cancer and cancer care. And it's these volunteers, they're amazing up here.
I've never seen a community like pulling in here. It's my first year here, and all the signs everywhere, and how every business.
It's very emotional. Tomorrow when that Freedom Ride comes, I tell you, a grown man like myself, I get all choked up.
Yeah, I've heard
to
that.
see the people going by, because everybody has one time or another been touched by somebody who had cancer. And that's why the shop Harley-Davidson decided to partner in with the Biker Reunion, and it's a good fit, and they treat us well.
So how long has Harley-Davidson Sudbury been around?
About 24 years. 24 years. We have a brand new $5 million store. It's just beautiful, and it's right by the bypass in Sudbury.
So you came up here for the event?
Yes.
How many years have you been coming here?
This is my 6th or 7th, and I find it just a super worthy event, and it's for cancer, which affects everybody in Canada.
Yeah.
And Barry Pippin and his team do a fabulous job.
Yeah, it is a great cause.
From the start, this event had to be for more than just bikers. If we tried to make this event survive on bikers alone, it wouldn't survive. It's got to be the little child that's waving a flag, Canadian flag, and a biker comes up and says, "Hey dude, you gonna ride a bike someday?" If I was that child, I'd be bitten. I'd be a biker for sure. So we're raising a lot of good bikers.
You see these familiar strangers. You see somebody, you wave to them because you saw them here last year and the year before, and it's a really nice community, like I said.
It's a great thing for up here at the hospital to see the people and the bikes, and everybody's getting along excellent. So it's very nice to see.
So what are you up to with all these flowers? They're to be given to cancer survivors and patients in the hospital by the bikers, and we really appreciate the bikers doing this. It's fun for the patients too. Yeah, I'm one of the members of the hospital board. We're just here today to help and have fun. Each biker who registered has a gift bag, and they give the patient the gift bag and a flower and wish them well, and the patients love to have all the interesting visitors, and of course it's fun to see all the bikes.
In the bags you get like Colgate, Pantene, like things you get for special cares for people. They're personal things. You get a
little care package.
Yeah, it's like that's what it is, a care package.
For everyone that was on the Freedom Ride, I don't think you could get a better ride than that. It was just absolutely amazing. Well, I'd like to tell you how much we raised this year. We have raised for the Community Cancer Care Program, which helps assist people that are less fortunate, that don't have the medical plans that some other people do, that need experimental drugs, chemo drugs, wigs, travel, accommodations. We just can't seem to work hard enough or long enough to help everybody with everything, but maybe we can assist them to make even just one day of their life easier, because no one deserves to have cancer, nobody. But this year, we've raised $110,000.
Next week on Biker TV, more of the best of Canadian motorcycling. Until then, please like us on Facebook and check us out at bikertv.ca.
When we were younger, live life from a storybook to fill virtue's hunger.